Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and today I'm going to be going through all of last year's pay dirt really quickly. One of my Patreon members suggested I do this, so why not? This is going to be a year in review. All the pay dirt I reviewed, what my ROIs were, so total amount I spent all year, as well as how much gold I recovered all year, as well as an average ROI and some more information. So let's get right to it. Shrink down my mug and we'll get to the spreadsheet. All right, there you go. You can still see me a little bit. Now let's go through them. So I actually did 71 pay dirt reviews last year. Now that does not include the math thing I did about the raffles. I eliminated those 4 videos just because they weren't really about an ROI or a review. They were just about math, and why not to do the raffles? So, but just regular reviews, I did 71 of them, and let's go through them all really quickly. At Gold Bay, Panmore Gold, Eureka Joe's, Golden Badger, VA Gold Seeker, Find the Line Prospecting, I pan for gold twice, eurekaprospecting.com AU. And before I keep going, let me say a couple things. You notice both of those I pan for golds, both had a 90% ROI, which is really, really good. Gold Bay also had a 90% ROI, which is awesome. Then we had Matt Hunt's Lesser Family Gold. I did 4 of those reviews, and you can see none of those ROIs were really good except for the last one, and that was still only at 73%, which is pretty good, but didn't make up for the really bad ones. Mike's Gold Pay Dirt, one was so-so, one was pretty bad. Make Your Own Gold Bars, did 2 of those, neither one got over 50%. Montana Mining, as well as MontanaProspector.com, both of those abysmal, horrible. GoldAdventures.biz, one of my favorite sellers. He was one of the ones that got me to do this channel when I saw what real gold looked like. Before that, I was probably getting a 10 to 20% ROI. So he's one of my favorites, 76%. Then we had Northern Nevada Gold, 70%, which is good. Gold Bay again, 121%. Eureka Gold Sands, right around, did 2 of those, right around the 55% average. Cougar Rock, did 2 of those, and both of those were really, really good. They were 73% and 94%, but I'm guessing those were because they had a glitch or an error in their pricing, because they went up the next day after I did these reviews from, I think, $15.99, and they jumped all the way up to like $24.99. So I happened to get them right at the right time. Chickenminer.com, 117%, and that was the surprise of the year, because that was a pay dirt that had a really low guaranteed amount of gold. It was one I had avoided for the longest amount of time. I just didn't think it was going to be a good bag, and it ended up being a great bag. Tom's Gold Dirt, this was when he first opened in the 60%. Fairmont, Facebook seller, about the 60% as well, a 60 and a 40. Gold Getters, Kenai Gold. Kenai Gold, this was when they first opened, and they had really low ROIs, 50% and a 35. SD Redneck, Wilderness Prospecting, Tommy Knockers, Paystreak Prospecting, MI something something something, Alaskan Nugget 907. That was my first all-flower gold bag that was just wonderful, 115%. We had Dusty Diggs, Night for 1974 with an 88%. Daddy Nugget Chunkers, Bill P, something I'd been really wanting to do for a long time, with a 67%. And then we had Skull Island. It did 2 reviews. Both of them got a 0%. Now, if you don't recognize that name, it's because he's an eBay seller, and he changes his name every month to try to avoid my reviews, as well as Clash Guitars did a review on him. So I have updated the title of that video, so you'll have to go back and look for it if you want. But I did 2 reviews in the same video. That's the guy that said he had diamonds in there, and I did find a diamond in one bag, but absolutely no gold. And Clash from Clash Guitars just found gold leaf. He didn't find real gold. He found a lot of gold leaf. So a couple reviews with Klondike Clinkers in the 50 to 60s. Felix Pay Dirt, 51%. Golden Pay Dirt again, 35%. WP Prospecting, Dorado Gold, 73%. And that was one I'd really been wanting to do, but it took a month for them to ship it to me. Just horrible shipping. Jimbo's Gold, good guy. One of my longtime favorites. Unfortunately, he doesn't carry much pay dirt anymore. It's pretty sporadic. Good Gold Pay Dirt, I think he has closed again. He was another seller. He was I can't remember what he was. It's in that video, but he was another seller, and he closed up shop because he had horrible pay dirt, and somebody told me he's closed again, so that's good. Alaskan Gold Prospecting.net, Tom's Gold again. He's in the 70s and 80s now. He's re-upped. We had Kenai Gold in the 50s now. McDuffie's, and I will say about Kenai Gold is even with that one, it was at 51%. That was before. Now they offer free shipping, so I'm sure all their pay dirt's in the 60s and higher up now. They are just like Tom's, where they're new companies, but they're really working hard to improve. Every time they get more sales, they can improve a little bit more. So they're definitely people to watch out for. It's why I do a lot of my giveaways with them, because they're small companies and they are trying to become better companies. And I like to help companies like that that are always trying to better themselves. Had McDuffie's, which is somebody I'd really wanted to been doing, and it was kind of let down at 30%. Mountain West Mining, Cresson Gold Mine, another one that I really wanted to try that was a letdown. Blue Sky Mining, Calabachi Zero, Lynch Mining, did 3 reviews with them, 80%er, and then a couple 30s. Ugh. Amaze 6, another all-flower gold company I did, and that was really good at 116%. Did Gold Bay at 80, and then Bill P just did it last week, I guess. And the 40s. So grand total I spent, let's get back to it. So grand total I spent, let's do it all, 71 Pay Dirt Reviews. I spent $4,639.34 over the course of the year. The gold I recovered was $29.51 with 63 cents, which means my average ROI for the year was 63.62%, which is actually pretty good. I have my cap is about 60% is what I think good pay dirt should be at, is 60% and above. Now, if I would have just gotten rid of all those dud ones, and there was a couple like the Skull Island that I knew were going to be bad, SD Redneck I knew was going to be bad, Calabachi I knew was going to be bad, and I just did those simply to put the review out there to warn others. And if this was my own time, I probably would have avoided them, and I probably could have got my ROI average up to about 70-75%, which would have been really great. That would have been awesome. But you got to do the reviews for the really bad ones, because that's what I'm here for, is to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. And some of those were both bad and ugly. Best ROI was 121.32%, and that was with Gold Bay. And Gold Bay is consistently great. I think I did 5 reviews with them, and I think they were all 80% or above. So they really helped carry that 63.62% average. Worst ROI, 0%, twice with Skull Island. There was a couple other than that was Calabachi, I think was 0.1 or 0.6, another dismal one. End of the year, as you saw in my video I did yesterday, I lost 0.162 grams of gold over the course of the year, which means I lost out $6.81, which I've now recovered and is now in my jar over here, back over here, right there. Which means I have a 0.3% error. So about 1/4% error per video is what I'm doing, which to me is really good. That's just a penny or two, and you know, I can't complain about that. I think that's a really good, and again, like I said in my video the other day, this is all me panning material. I could run it through a Miller table just to be exact, but then my ROIs might be slightly different than the average person who's only panning. So that's it. Year in a review. Spent $4,639, recovered $2,951. So I lost about $1,700 last year doing the pay dirt. But I had a lot of fun with a lot of those bags. Had some really bad bags too, but a lot of bags I had some really good fun with. So that's going to be it. Just a short video to show you my year-end results. But I still do have to give away, as always, a 24-karat gold-plated dime. And this is going to go to Bob Dip. Now see, I know I didn't mess up that name. That was a really easy name. So Bob Dip, it'll flash up here in a second. Make sure you contact me so I can send this off to you. And everyone else, thanks for watching, and happy panning.